What up, family? Project Pat. Man, we know the music 3-6 was dropping. You know what I'm saying? Pimping, devil worshiping type um, aromas. We seen Project Pat take a seat back in the game. Project Pat started to go speak in jails. Then he started to go to prisons and tell his story. We all know Project Pat have done time before. Now, a lot of people, they like, what Project Pat? What got into him? You know, millions of dollars. You just want to change and go speak and, you feel me, and help other people and walk away from the game. You still can be moving around, you know, getting big shows and doing your thing right now. You got classic records, all this. What made Project Pat walk away from everything that he had going and go this way? Now, before we get into that, fam, we also know Bankroll Freddie got incarcerated. I gotta do like a decade, fam, in the feds. I know he getting this appeal going, but it was a sad situations and reasons why, fam, is because homie was almost at he was just grooving in the hip hop game. You know what I'm saying? Like really getting his feet wet to where people knowing him, you know, fans rocking with him, and them people come in, fam, and they did what they did. And he been incarcerated ever since. But Bankroll Freddie had a lot of love in the industry. And Project Pat, when I seen this pic, he made sure Bankroll Freddie was in that pic. He made sure he pulled up where mind you, Project Pat was talking about Bankroll Freddie before Bankroll Freddie got incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? It's a few interviews where he was giving it up for Bankroll Freddie. So it always been a mutual thing. This ain't, so he made it his business to go to this prison where Bankroll Freddie was. Bankroll Freddie already knowing him, and Pat got a relationship. So Pat used his influence, as I talk about a lot, to speak and motivate Bankroll Freddie, get his appeal to come through, come back home and do it better, because it's not all about the rap shit, the street shit, the image and all this, because the same people that we banging for, the same people we selling dope for, got an image for, doing what we do. And in this rap game, you got to have the image, but you got to know when to hold and fold. You can't let the image soak you so far to where you end up in the feds and you losing yourself and you got opportunity. So Project Pat being there is motivation and inspiration. He knew it was going to give Bankroll Freddie some inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Another rapper. I imagine they had a conversation and might stay in contact throughout this ordeal with him being there and leaving. And I imagine he gave Bankroll Freddie his information and they tried, because he was already talking about Bankroll Freddie. But Project Pat wanted to make it clear, you know what I'm saying, with him coming to speak at this federal system where Bankroll Freddie was, and that's love, fam. You know what I'm saying? That's love. That's genuine. A lot of people that's family members don't even be taking the time to go see their family members, friends, or whatever the case. It take a lot of courage, a lot of time to bounce around, going to these prisons and speaking to these grown men. You really got to have a heart to want to see other grown men make it, because we don't care about other people in our neighborhood, other niggas. You feel me? And I'm with Project Pat. Everything that he's doing right now is well needed, fam. Well needed. A lot of people think that when it come to the funds, when it come to the women, the lifestyle, the rap game, everything new get old, fam. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what it is in life, it gets old. So when it come to Project Pat, when things started to get old for him in the game, when it come to the streets, the same for me or any other nigga that done changed in the streets, you start not to, the things that you used to want to get into, you don't even like doing no more. The things you used to didn't like doing, they become fun. So this is the thing, the transition with life. A lot of rappers ain't transition. That's why they getting killed. You know what I'm saying? Like they be getting above that project pad. You need to move on to the next demo. Because see, think about it, fam. Look at all the rappers that's in the game and just trying to stay rappers. Half of them was in bad deals. They fucked off pretty much right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of rappers that kept trying to go on in the hip hop game, they had hit records and everything. All they knew was hip hop, and they had to go back to the dope game, just like a Bankroll Freddie, and a lot of more that we see. So this rap game is a stepping stone. Project Pat is showing people you ain't got to stay a hood nigga. You ain't got to stay a rapper. You ain't got to be the same person that you was 5, 10 years ago, a year ago, fam. You know what I'm saying? God is change. So when it comes to an individual changing himself for the better, man, his blessings come with that. Not saying struggles won't come along, but you conscious enough to know when it comes to this world, bro, when it comes to doing shit like 3-6 was doing, the things that they were speaking out their mouth, a lot of people was devil worshiping up under this label. 3-6, listening to them. They was even saying hypnotized minds, and look, boy, that music sure do hypnotize minds. I talk about it a lot. So these is people playing on your top with evil, violent records, sex, money, and murder that they was putting out there. Pat know this, fam. And this is what drove him to do what he doing. It ain't no other thing in the world. So I'm trying to get a lot of rappers to see that's in the, and Pat still blessed. He good, comfortable, at peace, you can tell. So when it comes to these hip hop artists that we seeing in the game, that's legends or OGs or whatever that been in the game and they still trying to do the same thing they was doing at 19, chasing a record deal, or out here rapping and doing like, bro, it's time to put a lot of things on the shelf and move on. People be trying to stay just like a hood nigga trying to stay hood. Nigga 45, 50 years old, it's just time to let it go, bro. It's just time to do something different. But salute the Project Pat. Salute the Bankroll Freddie. I don't know when his appeal or whatever to play with that. But the more I learn about that, I will keep y'all updated though. But make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.